Hello, hello. How is everybody tonight? I forgot to look and see if... Well, I just forgot. Let me find me. Let me find me. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Double Trouble event hosted by Miss Yvonne Beamer. And here comes the star of the show. Everybody wants to see first. Timer. Hi, sugar. Oh, gosh, I know it was hard on her, wasn't it? I'm Connie, and this is Harley. And Krista, you were going to pin for me tonight, since I've been having problems with it. So be sure and get the pin in. Yes, can you say hi to everybody? You give Mama sugar, okay? Well, she loves me. She can't help it. Okay, gotta get in. There you go. Got dog hair on my new shirt that I knew finally get to wear. Okay, and we are Connie Shadow and Wilson most of the time, but right now we're not. So it's gonna give me trouble. I can tell that already. Okay. I hope everybody's had a good day. Good productive day. That's still not me. Don't you love when stuff starts out just the right way? Okay, let's go back out. We'll come back in. We'll see who we are. The past 24 hours has been like this for me for days. And I'm serious. It's been one roller coaster after another. Let me change who I am. And we always go right here. And we always do that. And we always go over here. Okay. Business is picking up. I have found me. Y'all didn't know it was hard to be me, did you? I hope it wasn't anything we was going to use tonight, but we know it's going to be a good show. Because if something falls, we're all in the right place. Okay. Let me move some of this, because I only had all day to get ready. And then I got to watching everybody else. And then I never did get anything decided for sure, so. I would like to see if this is going to fit in here. I don't know. I've kind of been on a bee kick lately. So, we may have to do bees. I know we did a bee this morning, but we'll do something different bee tonight. Because this one's got a queen bee in it. Now, oh, by the way, I finally get to wear my shirt. And I look in the camera, and I forgot to tell the lady to turn the writing around on it. And my camera doesn't flip. If my camera flips, all you're going to see is the wall and Kylie's Parisian theme over there. So, we really don't want to start off like that, but we probably don't want to do bees again either. Y'all probably getting tired of bees. I was kidding with somebody the other night. I was going to start doing Christmas stuff because it seems like we don't get through one season before we get started on another one. So, I kind of like raw wood, or the look of this wood, but it would hang sideways. I don't want to mess it up, so I bet it won't fit on this. Okay. The R and the A. Now, the last 3 letters of best won't show up, so my sincerest apologies, but we're back to bees. Buzz, buzz. Like Buzz Lightyear, buzz, buzz. We'll have to paint our board, but let's decide. That one's got butterflies on it, too. And if you weren't with me this morning, or weren't here this morning, now this one is from Hobby Lobby. Well, this morning's was from Hobby Lobby, too. Or was it Walmart? It was from Hobby Lobby. And the stencil worked. It just as good. It was Walmart. Because here's the other side of it, I think. Yes. So it was one that I had gotten at Walmart. And it worked just as good as any stencil you would go out and pay a lot of money for. So, let's see. I'm going to put these to the side. Because if it's going in the kitchen, or it doesn't have strings, hose, well, that wouldn't matter, but we could antique wax it. That looked pretty cool. We'll wax it. And I bet this hadn't been opened. No. So I'm going to be like T. I'm going to get upset trying to open something. Because I usually just do this and end up getting it all over my hands. So this will just give me a chance to say hello to everybody. Hey, Dale, how are you? Thank you for sprinkling. And I saw Dale and turned my head, and that was it. Hey, Yvonne's here. Okay. I just had to reconnect. Are y'all all still here? Are y'all still good? Don't you like the llamas up there? And look, I got little storage containers and everything. Got my flamingo out. I do know that Friday. I do know that Friday is not the 29th. That much I'm sure of, because I thought it was. I thought it was Saturday, and then I saw Friday on something else, and I'm like, okay, I just got my days confused, but now I'm not so sure of anything of the way the day has gone. So, and I have not been drinking, I promise. Okay, we're going to stain our board. And I said hello to Dale. I said hello. Yes, up next is Ginger with Celebrate Beautiful. Is it not pinned? Kind of makes you think that Gary Allen song, Life's Not Always Beautiful. Well, it's not. It's getting worse. So, I hope everybody's had a good day, a good productive day. I hope you've got to see the crafters today. I've watched just about everybody. It took some time to fix supper, and I missed some, and then it was time to get ready. So, and haven't I started off with a bang? I mean, a bang bang. Now my watch is telling me what to do. So, this was a very last one this size, and I guess I hadn't used it because it was rough looking. But I thought everybody has done a great job today, as usual. And we'll have Ginger is up next with Create Beautiful. And then Ashton closes us out tonight. Crafting with Ashton. You'll love her too. I've been watching Ashton for quite a while before I even started thinking I could do this myself. Which I'm kind of thinking I should have just kept watching her. Because some days, some days, I have those epic wins, and I have those epic fails that I don't think it just happens to me. I think it's just life in general. It's awful dark there in the middle. But something tells me if I flipped it over, it probably wouldn't look any better. And we've spent too much time with cameras falling and discussing stuff that doesn't amount to much. So, I'm going to give that a minute to dry. My hands cleaned off. What's going on? What would we do without our fur babies? I don't know, Leah. I don't know. Now, she's a service dog. But isn't she the cutest one you've ever seen? She's a rescue of some sorts. Oh, Molly is on here evidently. Hubba hubba. Well, when it gets closer to time for the TV show to come back on, I'll explain to y'all what Hubba Hubba is, if you don't already know. Okay, so there was Dale, and there's Aries Moon. Hi, welcome, welcome. I don't think I've seen you before. I hope you'll forgive me and all the blunders that we've started off with. And give me a like and follow. I'm just a few away from reaching my next goal. Good morning, everyone. Oh, that's right. You're, are you in Australia, I believe? No, it's not Australia. You'll have to remind me where you're from. And there's Minnie. Hello, Minnie. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling. And most of these people I see first thing of the mornings on, Robin didn't tell me to put my apron on, and if I'm going to be painting, I don't want to ruin my shirt. But since I remembered myself, I guess I remembered to wash it as well. So it's not back here. So, anyway. The wood is dry. It hasn't soaked every bit of that up. Okay. Now. That's two things, but that was my fault. That was the pretty ribbon I brought in. So this, I told you wrong. As to where the stencil was from. It's from Walmart. This one is from Hobby Lobby. This is $2.50. This isn't the one we used this morning. That's a different one. And that one's pretty. Not as big as I'd hoped it would be. I want to put my queen bee in the middle. This is Martha Stewart. I got this on discount at Michael's, I believe. And I called yesterday to see if the woodpile selection was on sale this week at Hobby Lobby, because I was having trouble with my phone yesterday and couldn't pull things up to even see the ad. And she said no, that they weren't this week, but that they would be next week. So if you're looking for anything that comes from the wood pile, it'll be 40% off next week. And she might have told me that the spring stuff was going to go down some next week. That's a bow. I thought it was a crown. Okay. And just make it that much easier. But in this is a 2 package. And it has those designs on it. In case anybody's interested. It's got a couple of different ones on there. Only difference is they had taken their flower and put it at the bottom here where we're going to put a bee in ours. And I'm going to tape it down because I don't trust that holding it is going to hold it down tight enough. Even though it might. I would say the way my day's been going, it probably won't. So. Don't want it up too high because I want to put my bow up at the top. And still get my hanger up there. I might move it down a little bit. Get it to my center. No. Yeah. No. Yes. No. So, did everybody have a good day? I guess most went to work. Hi, there's Tarika. How are you? Good, I hope. Okay, now then, we are going to do that in color green. I don't want this yellow. I want that yellow for the bee. And that. Well, I thought I had a green other than sage and peacock, but evidently not. So, we're going to jump over and grab olive green. And this is a new chalk paint. Or it's new to me. It may not be new to any of you all. It's Magic Fly is the name of it. It was a little bit cheaper. Spanish moss. They may look good mixed together. But I had never tried it. I saw it was a little bit cheaper on Amazon the other day. So I grabbed it. And I thought, well, I'll give it a try. And it's an okay paint. It's wouldn't be my first preference, but for the price and everything else, it's an okay paint. And let me bring you all down just a little bit so you can see what's going on. And laid right up against that paint bottle I did. Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to take to my bed. got paint on my shirt. It's the first time I got to wear it. Now, sponges. I had out some makeup sponges a while ago. Actually, got too close. There you go. So I'm just going to give this kind of a little dab and see if I think it'll be okay like this, or if I think we may need to mix them. Because I don't have any like grass green right now. Oh, no, I think it's pretty. I think it will be fine. So for those of you who didn't have to go to work today, how was your day? I know it's a good thing that Juju gets to wear headphones at work, but I already knew that. Lord, I hope her boss isn't working. I hope he is working. That way he can't be watching and listening. I'll be telling everybody secrets. Yes, I'm probably going on a little heavy with it, but hopefully it's not going to bleed under. And if it does, it's only paint. And since it's only paint, then it can be painted over. Yeah, I got that off real heavy. Didn't offload it. Got it too heavy. Whoa. Welcome from Australia. Welcome, welcome. I think we're talking about Wild Metallics, maybe. Or we could be talking about Kath. She's probably about by now. We had a beautiful day here. You get them made. Oh, maybe the shirts. I'm guessing what y'all are talking about because I can't touch my iPad. Yes, I know I didn't offload it. But I'd had mine made and then got sick. Didn't get to be in the last event that I had signed up for. And it just like broke my heart. Then the lady didn't have it ready. And it was just seemed like it just kept snowballing on me. Now we see why. close it up before I spill it. Okay, I didn't see a spot. Let's pull up a tape and see what she looks like. You won't believe it. It looks like a green wreath. How about that? Okay. Now, we are going to have to dry that because I don't want to mess it up. When I go to put the queen inside. Who asked about a show? Oh, I just assumed. I just thought I saw somebody something about you have it made. Maybe nobody. Maybe they were talking about something else. Hey, Charity. So I can get some hairs I got paint on. I guess maybe this will be the one and only. No. Yvonne's not that type of person. She's actually a wonderful lady to work with, and I don't know how she does it. She runs a couple of different pages and then does her own, and she has her hands full. Okay, we're good. We are good. So now we got to decide. I guess this little bee would probably look the best in there, but this one's probably going to be too big. But that's okay because nothing says we can only put one bee on it. We got a flying bee. We have a sweet as honey. We got sunflowers. We got a little honey pot. Put the little one in the middle. And then I think I want to put the bigger ones off of that one, protecting the hive. So let's put little baby here. We'll put the little queen here. Take her in the corner so that it doesn't take up any of our other paint, since I haven't sealed it yet. And when I finish doing everything, I always seal everything, and if I'm spray painting, it's the same way. I use Rust-Oleum 2X. It just seems to be a good product. I really like it. I like it for sealing. I like it for spray painting. That as flat as I can. Now, make sure it doesn't raise up. I mean, it's going to raise up anyway. So, we'll probably just have to deal with it. Yeah, it raised up again, so. I will give y'all a piece of advice. Don't clean your craft rooms. I know everybody's like, I need to clean my room. I need to clean my craft room. The more clean, the least things I can find. And Robin's going to be sending me a message on my watch in just a minute that I tilted the camera down too far. That it's very irritating just to see the top of my head. So, I'm reading your mind tonight. Okay. I don't know how it would be the queen. She doesn't have a stinger, but, you know, hey. And when you're done with the makeup sponges, you could throw them away, or you can wash them out and use them again. I've done both. That one I'm done with the black. Okay. And this is Tuscan, Tuscan Sun. I guess it's Walmart as well. Hello, Hobby. Hello, Hobby. Yeah. So, the yellow I used this morning was an awfully deep, dark yellow. But if you look at some of the pictures, you'll see that the wings, and this one didn't even have stripes on it. But they're not a particularly pretty yellow color. The way the light's coming down, I'm getting a shadow. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna peek. I just think I got out over here on the other side. I think it's okay. We're about to find out. It's a bumblebee. It could be a little smoother. And this is a mistake. Don't do this. My show is to teach you how not to do things. Excuse me. Hey, Marcia, how are you? I got one side a little bit darker than the other, but I think it'll be fine. Let me check my time. 15 minutes. Are you kidding? Okay. No. Don't do that either. So what everybody have good for supper? I'm from Hodgenville, Kentucky. And, you know, raised Southern and all that. We have beans and cornbread. And mashed potatoes. So, it's going to be enough room. I'm going to cut it out anyway. I don't care. It's mine. It was $3, so. Next week when I go to Hobby Lobby, if they have any more, I might get one then. Didn't come. Yes, this one did come from Hobby Lobby. The other one. So we've used Walmart, Martha Stewart, and Hobby Lobby. So we've covered our bases tonight. It's really a shame I'm not getting recognition from them. And I did hear back from Belk. And there was a problem when they found out I was only 5 foot tall and that uh, the clothes would have to be altered for my height. They still wanted me to come down, and if anybody didn't know the Belk story, anyway, I used to wear a lot of Belk clothes on my show and give Belk endorsements and my jewelry. But anyway, I contacted them. You know, I thought, hey, maybe I can get a 10% discount or something. Well, no. They weren't interested yet. I haven't heard back from that person. But they wanted to know. I told them my show name, and they watched and wanted to know, did I want to do a model? Because they were looking, evidently, for older women to model their clothing. So anybody that's over 5 foot tall and you're an older woman, you call Belk. Call their corporate headquarters. And you ought to be good. Okay. Do we put one on each side? This is the ribbon we're using. It's a yellow and white plaid. And I don't want to get it too busy. Maybe we better do that little one. The little one that was leaving the little Airstream behind him. But that's the ribbon. Yeah, by the time we get, because I want a pretty ribbon on it. By the time we do that. So let's put a little one down. I lost him for a minute. Anyway, I'm sorry. I stopped mid-story thinking that I would have to pay my expenses to, well, they gave me 2 or 3 different options of places to go. And I would have to pay my expenses and, you know, they would do some shots, but that they just didn't think, because I told them, I said, listen, if I get a dress, a pair of pants, I have to have them hemmed. So, Belk don't want me. But that came as a real shock to me, that they didn't want me. But that's the way it goes. If I can move him down a little farther. Now, if I do, he's going to run off the board. So, that's how that goes. I just wanted a discount. That's all I wanted. I'm not crazy. I know how old I am. Well, my age was what they were wanting. I'm sure that was trying to target a particular group of women. But not that bad. To the point that they were wanting to, you know, have to alter clothing and all that. And if they thought all I was going to have to consume in a half a day was half a bottle of water or something like that, then they really were crazy. But we all got a big laugh out of it. Is that dry? It's done dried up some. Excuse me. I think I got more on my hand that time than I did anywhere else. And stencil brushes would probably be your best bet on ones this small. Couldn't find it this morning, but I did find it. But ooh, no, that's too little. Too little of a stencil to use a stencil brush, unless yep. You want to use a stiff paintbrush with small bristle paintbrush. Six minutes, that's okay. We're going to get done. We're going to get this one on here, and then we're going to get our bow done. I started with toast and had a banana for dessert. Did you model? Were you a model? See, I don't know you that well, Molly. I know you better than I did. But now, if all you're going to eat is a piece of toast and a banana, then there's no need in me and you meeting for lunch. Because we're going to go somewhere that serves more than toast and bananas. Either that or you have been sick, my friend, which I hope is not the case. I thought maybe you just didn't love me when I came on that early of the mornings. No. Just a sick night. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do for you? Can I bring you anything? Your house ought to be easy to see. I'm guessing the store, they finished tearing it down. Back to the yellow. I do hope, if this is your first time watching, that you will have liked me enough that you will give me a like and a follow. If not, then, and I don't go back and look. I might go back and read comments. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. A lot of people know they're not my cup of tea. I've got one of those off the wall sense of humors. And I think I just got a little yellow upon him. No, that didn't get far enough out to the side on this side. Only once did I had somebody tell me they didn't like me, and I told them that there were plenty of other crafters to watch. Now, I hope y'all don't feel that way, but if you do, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I still don't think I got to do something about this light. I can't tell. I'll just come all the way over on the tape and see what happens. Okay. That worked out so much better. That one over there. Get a clean one because I don't want to get it on my ribbon. And since this is my granddaughter's bedroom, that she was gracious enough to share with me. You know, they don't live with us. As a matter of fact, she's playing soccer tonight. But when we first moved here and they were still smaller and spent the night quite often, this was her room. But as you all know, the older they get, the less you see them. I have a 15-year-old grandson. He is qualified. He and the LaRue County team, I always say he and the LaRue County team have qualified for nationals in archery, so they're both athletic. He's on the cooking team. No! He's on the cooking team and is going to the state fair with them. So that's kind of a big deal. And I always set it for 2 minutes early so that I have time for stuff to go wrong and still tell you goodbye. So there we have our queen bee and our little bee gardener. And I don't trust them to be dry enough, so I'm gonna lay them over here. I'm gonna fold this up. And I use a Bodabra. This is one of the old original Bodabras. I've had mine probably for 18 years. My daughter will be married a Sweet Bees. Well, thank you. 18 years this summer, and we we bought it then. It was a fairly new thing, and then it seems like it died out and you didn't hear anything about them again. And then a while back, then you start hearing about them again. So I will get the bow on here, and I will get a picture posted. I will try to do my best to get a picture posted. And don't forget to go see Ginger with Create Beautiful. I've seen her work. It is beautiful. So, everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Remember, I love you and God loves you. Bye. Mwah. And Harley loves you too.